might want to refer to this later. Okay. Okay, so we're doing this in the sandbox, and we want to make sure there's a location, and so I'm just gonna do main, because we need a location that'll map to. Well, do we need a location, Kirsty?
No, because you're updating an existing holdings record, right?
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
Okay. So we don't. So okay. So now, because we've got the records in there, because I manually created 3 as the test. Okay. So then I'm gonna go to config for the whole thing and resources and call number mapping, and I'm gonna add the other, and we're gonna copy.
There's a line in the sandbox call number mapping that says, if you find an 092, it's Dewey Decimal and you map, well, but okay, no, it's got the first indicator. Sorry, I was wrong.
So that's probably why it wasn't working.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, so maybe it was, and from what I remember, the call number mapping function, it either works when you're importing new bib records and creating holdings. It also works, I think, when you open up a holdings record and edit it.
Okay, so it should work on the job. Okay. So now we've got that new mapping. Gonna run the job. Change holdings information. And but here's the thing, it's a physical item content type, and I think, okay, so I did create an item set, and I can walk you through how I did that. And then we're just going to update call number from bib record. Okay. But this isn't.
But we think that this will only update the call number in the item record, not the call number in the holdings. Correct?
Well, and I had to run an import profile to get the new bib records in. So like you do have to do an import profile. So now,
For the bib record.
yeah,
That
call number
will
hasn't changed.
And then I can just change the holdings.
But you said the call number is, the holdings call number is still the same. It hasn't been updated.
And maybe that's because this location of main is set to the different
Library of Congress.
That location is mapped for Library of Congress.
So can we add a physical location of bio? Or change the main to, or create a
I'd lean towards create a new location in the
Does the fact that Maine is Library of Congress make a difference in this case?
No, well, hold on. Let's look at the record. This bib record has no location in it. So when I did the import profile, it created the holding, which I just assigned to main. So I'll go in and edit this after we add the location to be in the right location, which yours would be in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, just double check that looks right.
Oh, I think you'll have to assign a circulation desk to save it.
Well, I don't want to attach a new circ desk. Okay, now say
We have to change the B to bio.
Yeah, I think what I would do is first on those on your test set of 3, just run a job to update the location, to change the location, and then after you run a job to change the location,
then
try the call number update.
Okay. I think that's one of them. See, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna do it by.
No, okay.
I'm gonna do it manually on these guys real quick, just to see if it works, because then I have a whole file of them, and I can
And then
import a bigger chunk, import the bib, run the job to change the location, then run the job to update the holdings. Is that what we're thinking? Okay, so now I'm gonna run a job because those are in the biography location, which is mapped to be an other schema. And then if we change the holdings information using the bib records, and we're gonna do library main and location biography, and we're gonna update call number from bib record. And we're gonna run this. And we will see that it should. Mother trucker.
Nope.
So I have a question. Did the
wait.
subfield B bio instead of main?
What's up?
So I see that when you look at when we opened the record, the 82 subfield B said it still said main. It didn't say bio, and I don't know if that makes a difference.
This may have been a working too fast and not updating screens. So I just did a forced reload. which is gonna break it. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so maybe the best option at this point is
So it doesn't make a difference that the subfield B says main still instead of bio?
Well,
the
isn't B the
subfield B
library?
is the library.
Yeah.
Subfield C is the
Oh,
location
I
within
see.
the library.
Oh, okay, so it's still, okay. I'm getting it confused with what I had for, because I had,
Well, it says shelving location.
Shelving
Sublo
location in ALMA terms is the physical item
Okay.
location.
Okay. Yeah. So
Sublocation in
biography
ALMA
was,
terms is the ALMA library.
and that was the code that I put in for that.
okay.
Um.
Okay. So I think if we really want to try at this point, what we should do is delete the test records that you brought in,
And restart.
restart them. We can update the test file to include the location code that will force things to go into the biography location from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And then oh, but wait, no, that still doesn't do what
Or
we want because it's
um.
following a path that we can't create to begin with. Sorry. I
So
think, Elena, the easiest thing to do would be for you to contact Backstage and say, oops, I realized that I should have sent you the holdings records to update too. Can you do that? Or like, what's the extra charge to update the holdings records? Because if Backstage will update the holdings records for you, then all you have to do
And I
is
think that
import them.
that's what I'm realizing now that that's what I should have done to begin with, is just have them do that, because this is, yeah. I thought it was
Because
gonna automatically copy it from.
no, the only way that you can update that call number is Carly, go into the acquisitions, import, manage import profiles, add a new import profile.
I've got the
Yeah.
Backstage bib one. Do you want to start from
No,
scratch or
no,
look at this
go
one?
up, go up.
Okay.
Click on the add new import profile. That
If
update
you do,
inventory,
yeah, but then it matches the
that's the
PO.
only way that you can edit the holdings record through an
Okay.
import profile. And that only works if it's something that you've ordered from a vendor and you got the vendor reference number at the point where you placed the order, and then at the point where
Right.
you're getting the updated catalog
Yeah.
record.
Yeah, I just thought that by updating the bib record and updating what was in the 092, it would have automatically copied that into the holdings,
No.
and apparently not.
I mean, it might do it if you manually open every single holdings record and resave it.
Oh, yeah. Nope. Okay,
See, and
I'll
I
just
was
contact
trying
Backstage
to,
and
so I created, so my other thought was, so like, if we could change the holdings if we can do an import profile to, and like use this job and change the location to bio, then
If all you need to do is just change the location, then you don't need to do an import.
well, but she'd have to, change the location from a set existing in Alma as opposed
Right, right.
to uploading the mark file of the backstage, which you can do with the import profile.
Well, and the other thing was, to just use Mark Edit, like if I
Yeah.
export the bibs and the holdings into Mark Edit. And
And
then
then we write a
somehow
regular expression.
Mhm.
and
Or
figure out something. Yeah.
Or there's the easy way to do it without having to do regular expressions would be to do it kind of a two-pronged. So one, export the bib and holdings records as a mark file. Two, export that to take that file and extract the 092 and the 001 from the bib record and turn it into an Excel file. And then step 3 would be using the Excel file to merge it back into the holdings record. So that would be the way to do it without any kind of scripting or regular expressions. But I think it would be easier to just contact Backstage and say, can you
Yeah,
please
why
update
don't
the
you do
holdings
that?
records too?
And I will
I'm gonna
learn
do
what
that
I can
first,
about
and then
regular expressions.
yeah, and
'Cause
then the
why
other
not?
thing is I'll need to figure out if we even have the budget. I mean, we're not gonna be able to pay for it until July 1st anyway. And I'll just see how much it's gonna cost them to go back and do that.
Well, and maybe I'll screw
All
around
right,
and figure it out by then.
That could be.
yeah. All right, well, thanks
I
you
love
guys for
learning new
taking the
things.
time. All right.
Yeah,
Bye.
I learned a ton. See you
Mhm.
later.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, if the non-regular expressions way to do it in Mark Edit would be, like I said, extract the call number into an Excel file and then merge it back in.